Sorry about the late start, but I wasn't prepared. I kind of just walked in the door, and I didn't even pay attention to what time it was. So, you know, hang on, guys. All right, guys. I ain't streamed on this channel in a minute. It's been a good minute. Last thing I did on here was just throw up a video. Um, Here to talk about Antonio Brown, of course. The guy completely flipped out and just went crazy on his baby mama and the police. And he's been trying to get back in the NFL, and he's basically going about it the wrong way. He has 2 sexual assault charges pending against him. If any team in the league signs him, Roger Goodell said they're going to put him on the commissioner's exempt list. And that list means as long as he's on there, he can't play. So if you sign him to a contract, you got a player you can't use. So that's part of the reason why he hasn't been able to find a team that'll sign him. And then it's his own behavior. He went and tried out with the New Orleans Saints. And they told him, they said, don't bring your entourage, don't bring your crew, just come do a workout and we'll see what's up. Well, he brought his crew, brought his Instagram guys and the guy is just, he's fell in love with himself and with the internet. And that's part of the reason why he keeps putting everything on Instagram. And he keeps on trying to use the racism card. But here's the thing. The way that he yelled at the police and cussed at them, if a normal black man did that, he would be in jail. The reason why he's not in jail is because he's Antonio Brown. And we just found out also that same police department that came to the scene, they actually had a contract with Antonio Brown. He was one of the members of their little police athletics club thing, and he was giving money to their little cause. So that's the other reason why I think they didn't arrest him. Because they just came out and said they're no longer doing business with him after the way he treated the officers. But before that, they were doing business with him. So this whole angle of the white man and blah, 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 and all this and that, it's bullshit. It really is. It's straight bullshit. And my biggest takeaway from what he did is if you got problems with your baby mama, don't do it in the middle of the street. Don't do it in front of your kids. Definitely don't do it in front of the cops. But he actually is the problem here because he keeps letting this girl come back with the kids, letting her move in, because he got like 2-3 videos up where she moved into the house with him, brought all her stuff, brought the kids, and then there's a video right after that he kicking her out. And then there's another one where he's letting her move back in again. Then there's one where he gave her this car that he now is saying is not hers and blah. I mean, this guy is, I honestly believe that he has mental problems. I think that there is some kind of underlying mental disability going on here. I think maybe he got hit in the head too many times playing football and it damaged his brain. Because he don't seem to think what he's doing is messed up. And as long as the people on Instagram and his little yes men standing behind him tell him he's doing okay, he's going to keep acting like this. But hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm a slow texter, guys. Sorry. Anyways, I'm going to play this video and we're going to dissect it. Also, I got some, I kind of got an idea now what I'm going to be doing as far as the videos and the streaming. I got channels that I'm probably going to just post videos on. Then I got ones that I'm probably going to stream on. I think the Back to Me channel, that's where I'm going to do the news and politics style stuff. And they're probably just going to be videos. I really don't plan on streaming a lot on that channel because I got all these other channels I'm streaming on. So whenever I do go on that one, it'll probably be just regular video posts or whatever. This one right here is kind of one of those tweener channels where I'll do kind of both. You know, you guys see what I'm up to. Anyways, let's listen to Antonio Brown's craziness. I hope this guy gets some help. I mean, he wasn't really one of my favorite players when he played for the Steelers, but he wasn't a guy that I disliked either. I just think he let the money and all the shit get to his head, and now you're kind of seeing what happens when a guy gets a bunch of money, especially a guy like him who came from the poorest parts of Liberty City down in Florida. And you're seeing the effects of what happens when you take a guy like that, put a bunch of money in his hand. He turns into the kind of person he is now. You know, they like to say that money is the root of all evil and all that crap, but money don't change you. Money just reveals the kind of person you already are. You know, because there are some people when they get rich, they're still good people. And then there are some people when they get rich, they turn into Antonio Brown. And that's really what money does. It just reveals your true personality. But anyways, let's go.
There's got a legal person out here in my freaking residence. Can you get her out?
Now, from what I gather, this ex of his is staying in a hotel with the kids, and she came over to let him know that the kids needed to go to school. They needed a way to school. And she came over to get their clothes or whatever. And according to her, like I said, I don't know how true this is, but according to her, she was given permission to use the car to take the kids to school. Now, there are other videos up where he's let this woman drive this car and everything was cool. But every time he gets mad at her, she's not allowed to drive the car and he puts her out. And I just want to say this for the record. I don't give a damn how mad you are at this woman. You don't let your kids live at a fucking hotel because you mad at this chick. If this woman has nowhere to go, you go to the courts and you get custody of your kids. You don't let your kids live in a fucking hotel. I'm sorry. I absolutely, totally, 100% disagree with the way he doing his children. I don't care how he doing the woman. That's between two grown people. But you got little babies. And you're letting them stay in a hotel because you're a really shit person. And I'm so glad the Pittsburgh Steelers got this guy the fuck off of their team. He tried to blame it on the Steelers ownership, the coach, on Ben Roethlisberger, other players. And everybody found out what the Pittsburgh Steelers knew. Look at what he did to the Oakland Raiders. Look at what he did to the Patriots. Look at what he's doing to everybody. The Pittsburgh Steelers tried to warn everybody and nobody listened. And now look at what this dude done turned into. They tried to tell the whole league, and there's still a bunch of people out there who want to sign him to their team. Even after this video, he has 5 or 6 teams who want to give him a contract because they know how good of a player he is. They're willing to overlook his bad behavior because he's such a good receiver. Sometimes, I don't care how good you are at something, your behavior should preclude you from being allowed to do certain stuff. I don't care how good he is. He should not be allowed to play football again after this video right here. And let's keep something in mind. He posted this. He put this up for the whole world to see. So he can't be upset about how people react to it.
a good example out of, bro. Come on. If I was in the car, you'd already try to slam me. And I had to beat you for playing. Get out of here, babe. So get out the car. Get her out the car right now. This is illegal. This is public stalking. Somebody help me from public stalking.
The reason why this woman is in the car in the first fucking place is because he told her she could drive the car to take the kids to school. But once he got upset with her, he changed his mind. Like I said, he is the person who put the video trail on the internet. Okay? You can just go watch the videos on Instagram and YouTube that he keeps putting up. Like, he has a video up where he says, "Oh, look, mama's back." And it's a video of him filming this girl, the one he's mad at now, moving back into his house. He got all these yes men around him he's paying money to kiss his ass. If these guys actually cared about him, they would tell him to stop this. They would say, "Look, man, you gotta stop." But he ain't gonna listen to anybody. Because here's the thing. Even if those guys tell him he needs to chill out, he's just gonna fire him and get new yes men. Same thing the president does. If you don't tell the president what he want to hear, the next time you look on the news, it's a new person in that position. Look how many chiefs of staff he's had. Look how many press secretaries he's had. Look at how many different generals have worked for President Trump. Like, if you don't tell him what he wants to hear, you're gone. Antonio Brown is the same way. You got to kiss his ass and tell him how right he is. And if you don't, then you're not a part of the crew anymore.
Public stalking. This is what happened.
He is so lucky he not in jail. These cops could have and should have arrested him. Because later on in the video, he's calling them all kinds of punks and bitches and bitch ass niggas. And I know for a fact, if I talk to a cop like that, they're going to handcuff me and slam my face on the hood of their car. They're not going to listen to that shit. But because he got money and a little bit of celebrity, they let him get away with that shit.
Come on, man. This is what I deal with, no joke.
By the way, that's not me. That's part of his whatever. Hey, hold on, guys. All right, let's continue.
So what happened? You can't do nothing, sir?
Hey, William, you ain't playing. I have never talked to a cop like that, and I still went to jail. Even though I've never told a cop, "Fuck you, you a bitch." I ain't never in my life talked to a cop like. Even when I was a criminal, I didn't talk to cops the way he did. Because I knew what would have happened. They would have slammed my ass on the ground, slapped them cuffs on my ass, and drug me to jail. And even if I didn't do anything, they would have created some charges for my ass. They never would have let me talk to them the way he talked to these cops. So for him to keep saying the white man stuff is dumb. Because it got nothing to do with color except one, the color green. They know he's a millionaire. That's it. They ain't going to treat a millionaire the way they going to treat a regular person.
This is illegal, sir. So how long do I gotta let people be in my stuff before they go to jail? This is illegal. Little man right there. Little man, yeah, you. Can you help me? Can someone help me? Who do you call when you can't call the 9? Public stalking at an all-time high. I need a restraining order. Can you guys help me get a restraining order?
I mean, I'm sorry. But I did not know, even at the time when he played for the Steelers, I did not know that Antonio Brown was this thugged out. I did not know it. I had no fucking idea.
I know. Police, I need help, man. It's 9 in the morning. I gotta go to work, man. Fuck. Police, could you help me out? What the fuck? I pay taxes here. Can I get some fucking justice? Is there any justice for a black man in America? What the fuck? I got a whole lot of money. Whole lot of police. Whole
He's singing that stupid rap song that he made. I got a whole lot of money. It's one of the worst rap songs I ever heard in my life, by the way. He should have never did it, but I guess he's trying to get ready for his new career because he's never, ever going to play football again after this video. There's no owner in their right mind going to bring this dude on their team after this, except for the really desperate ones who need wide receivers. And all of those teams are like losing teams, like, you know, teams 2-14 records and shit like that. Those teams, they'll sign him because they already got low standards anyway.
lot of group. Hey, sir, can you at least get the kids in the house, sir?
I ain't sitting there trying to have a conversation with her.
Yo, sir, why are you guys still talking to her? She's in an illegal car. She's trespassing. She was evicted. Sir, slam her. Sir, can you slam her? What the fuck? They would have slammed me. Sir. Hey, little man.
Now he's sitting there asking the cops to slam this girl, knowing damn well it ain't gonna happen. Okay? She's only in the car because you told her she could drive it. In some ways, it looks like he's trying to set this girl up. Because he keeps letting her come back, and then all she do is one little thing to piss him off, and he immediately goes crazy. And that's why I think he has a mental problem. Or I think he has brain damage. Because he goes from 0 to 60 like that. I mean, I went and watched some of the videos where he was happy that she moved in. Happy that she brought the kids. And then he just instantly snapped on her. And that could be some serious brain damage. It really could. Now, I ain't making no excuse for his behavior. But the guy did play football. And he did take a lot of headshots. I'm sure some of y'all remember that game against the Bengals where Vontaze Burfict knocked his ass out on the field. Like, he was literally out cold where this guy hit him in the head coming across the field. He's taking some serious headshots. So it could be that this guy has some kind of shit going on in his brain. And he don't know. Maybe he has no impulse control. Who knows? But it's every day now with this guy. It's every single day now.
Little Riddle Cop, man, he can't do nothing, man. Damn, she's so jealous and stuff. Hey, Steph, join me in the live. Fuck, we need to entertain these people.
You hear that? He telling people to join him live. We need to entertain these people. The cops are not there to be entertained. They're not there to be entertained. They're there to break up a domestic dispute. That's their job. They ain't there for you to be calling them names. He's sitting there calling them rent-a-cops. Man, I know for a fact how fast my ass would have been in jail if I was acting like this. Especially if I was sitting there filming it.
Fucking three police at the AB residence.
Oh, and I want to tell you guys something too. I know a lot of you internet warriors believe that you can film the cops and talk any kind of way to them and all that. Like, there are a lot of people on here, they'll whip out their phone. I have a right to film this, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do have a right to film it. Unless it gets in the way of a police investigation. See, that's what you guys don't like to hear. But the truth is, if you filming whatever that cop doing interferes with his ability to get to the bottom of what's going on, they can arrest you. So all you people on here thinking you could just stick a camera phone in a cop's face, no, it don't work that way. If you standing back and you filming from a distance, that's fine. But if you all up in their face, fucking with them, interfering with their job, it's called interfering with a police officer. And your ass can't go to jail for it. Because I know a lot of y'all believe, I can say whatever I want and film it too. Nope. They can take your ass to jail for that shit.
Sir, what is she doing in the car, sir? Sir, what the fuck is my car moving? Sir, my fucking car is flat. What are you doing? Sir, what the fuck are y'all moving my car? Yo, why my car moving? What the fuck?
See, here's something that Antonio Brown doesn't quite understand also. And I don't know if it's this way in Florida. I used to live down there, but it's been so long, I don't know. But I know how it is in Tennessee. Let's say, for instance, you're in my truck and it's in my driveway. And I call the police and all this same thing's going on. And I'm telling the police, you've taken my vehicle without permission. If they got the key and there's no broken windows, there's nothing that shows that the vehicle was forcefully taken, the police can't do anything until that vehicle leaves the driveway. Once it leaves the driveway, they can pull it over and charge that person with auto theft. Now, I don't know if that's how it is in Florida, but I know for a fact that's how it is here. As long as the truck is in the driveway, the police won't do nothing. But as soon as they pull out of the driveway, they're going to pull them over and arrest them for auto theft. Especially if I can show proof that I own the vehicle. So him sitting there yelling at the cops and doing all that, he probably don't understand police procedure. They're probably waiting on her to get the car out into the street so that they can arrest her properly. He's being so much of a dumbass that he probably don't understand that.
Yo, why my car moving? Hey, I need my keys out her hand, bro. Fucking. This don't take that long if I was in some illegal shit.
You are in some illegal shit. Hang on, guys, real quick. Woo. Hey, you know what, Path? Dumb is the nicest word I would use for his behavior.
You're not in trouble. Did you tell her she's not in trouble? What the fuck? Yo, why does it take this long if I'm illegal? I'm in my residence. What the fuck?
The reason why he told her she's not in trouble is because of the way you're acting. See, this is also something he didn't pay attention to. Antonio Brown is being so toxic right now, the police officers are more worried about the woman and her kids than they are about him. See, they see all those kids in the car and they're thinking to themselves, okay, that guy is acting erratically. Now, they already think that black men are all violent and dangerous. You standing out there yelling and cussing at them, they think that you're a danger to this woman and these kids. So, of course, they're going to say she's not in trouble. Also, the car is still in the driveway. She didn't take it out to the street, which means it's no auto theft because the car hasn't left the residence yet. Holy crap, Antonio Brown. You are one of the dumbest rich people I've ever seen in my life. If I had the kind of money that you have, no one would ever see my face. No one would ever know what I was fucking doing. Because I would never do this. There's a reason why you don't have that many millionaires making videos. Because they want to be exclusive. They want to be left the fuck alone.
This is a perfect example, you heard? Ain't no justice for us out here, man. You heard? I need a full-time fucking security.
There ain't no justice for us out here. No. Let me rephrase that. There ain't no justice for us out here. Regular black people. Rich football playing black folks, you motherfuckers can't complain about shit. That, you know, he's worse than Colin Kaepernick to me. Colin Kaepernick got all this money. Can live anywhere he want, go anywhere he want. He got his own brand of Nikes named after him. But he wants to pretend like he understands how it feels to be a regular black dude. Antonio Brown, even though he ain't played football in a while, Antonio Brown still has $30-40 million in the bank. So he won't understand for a second how regular black dudes out here living when you got that much money in the bank. I don't give a damn what you say. You cannot calculate how bad it is being a normal black dude versus a rich black dude. They treat rich black dudes the same way the so-called white man gets treated. Because the way he talking to these cops, he should have already been in handcuffs. And it goes the same for poor white men. A white man that's broke, talking to the cops like that, would have got slammed on the ground and handcuffed. Period. These cops are going to look out for women and children first. That's what they're doing right now. Because Antonio Brown is being toxic as fuck.
Sir, can you get my keys from her? She's stealing my key. Yo, I need my key. You got the key from her?
Yeah, right?
Let me get him. You got the key, sir, to the car. Sir, can you get the key? Come on, get out.
Now, if you know that this woman... Now, I'm just going to take it from his side, first of all. I don't agree with the way he's acting, but let's take it from his point of view. If you know this woman is going to steal your car, why do you keep letting her move back into your house? Because you are the one posting the videos celebrating the fact that she's moving back into your house. You keep letting her come back. That's just like dealing with a crackhead or an opium addict. Why do you keep letting them in your house when you know they're just coming in to steal something? Why? She has keys to the car and she has a key to the house. Why are you letting her come in your crib and get these things if you don't trust her and you hate her this much? You hate this woman so much that you put up this long ass video calling her every name under the sun. So why in the hell do you keep letting her in your fucking house? That's plain and simple. Why do you keep doing it?
You need to come on, get out. Let's go. Sir, we need the key.
You know what? That's not even a good answer. Because if he wants some pussy, the dude's a millionaire. He can fuck any broad he want. I guarantee you there ain't a single woman in that neighborhood who don't know who Antonio Brown is. When he moved into that house, I bet you every woman on that block said, we just got an NFL player that moved in. And there's probably a whole bunch of middle-aged white women on that block who want to fuck a black, rich NFL dude. So let's not pretend like he doing it just for pussy. I think he just likes fucking arguing and fighting. I think he seeks chaos. What did the Joker say? Some men just want to see the world burn. I think he just wants to see chaos. I think he keeps bringing this woman back because he likes arguing with her. He likes fighting with her. He likes treating her like shit. That's what I think it is. I think he just likes doing this to this woman. Just leave her alone if she's such a bad person. She's a car thief and a terrible mother. Get custody of your kids and leave this chick alone. And on the flip side, she needs to move on with her life. If Antonio Brown is this toxic, you need to go to the courts, get child support, and then leave this dude alone. And keep in mind, his children are running around out there playing while he's busy yelling and hollering at this woman and the police. What kind of parent are you to allow your little babies to run around outside while you cussing and hollering at the cops? So when you get that call that your son's down at juvie hall for cussing out the cops or cussing out his teacher, don't be surprised. I'm going to tell you guys. And I really didn't pay attention to it till my woman pointed it out to me the other day. I was listening to my boys argue one day. And my oldest sounds just like me in the argument. Stuff that he's heard me say on YouTube. For real. And I was like, why does he sound just like me? And she said, duh. She said, I've been telling you from day one, they listen to everything you say. They copy everything you say because they want to be just like their dad. Haven't you guys noticed I don't cuss as much as I used to? I'm pretty sure some of y'all noticed it. That's another reason why I'm trying to tone it down. Just listening to them. I was like, holy shit, he sounds just like me. For real. And that's what he's going to end up dealing with if he don't stop doing this in front of them kids. And you know the worst part is they're going to start disrespecting their mom. If you want to see kids disrespect their mom really quick, then disrespect her in front of them kids. And they're going to be like, well, I saw dad do this, so I'm going to try it. And that's when you get the kind of kids who physically assault their mom, cuss their mom out. You guys are seeing them kind of kids on the Maury Povich show and Dr. Phil, cussing their parents out and all that. That's what the kind of kids Antonio Brown gonna have if he don't stop treating this woman like this in front of him. If you want to fight with her in private. Go in a room, shut the door, and fight between yourselves. Don't do it right there in front of the kids, the police, and the whole damn neighborhood.
You want to get a new car? Yeah, where we going?
This girl retarded. Be talking to the owner of the place, the vehicle. Look, she do this in front of all the boys, man. Insecure girls.
And then you're going to pan the camera onto your kids and say she do this in front of her boys. No, they're your boys too, fuckface. Those are your kids too. That woman didn't just all of a sudden pop some kids out. You had to help in that. So for you to put the camera on them and say her kids, that's some bullshit. You are the reason why those children are standing out there dealing with that shit. Because you won't give that woman what she needs to take care of children that you helped to make. You're a millionaire and you letting your kids live in a hotel with their mom. This dude is the absolute worst fucking human alive. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to take care of my kids. Whether I'm with their mama or not. That's my biggest problem with all this. You're letting your fucking kids live in a hotel. And you got all this money to spend on these yes men. You got all these punk ass dudes living in your house with you. Kissing your ass. But you won't even let your own children live in your house. This nigga should never play football again. Never. You will let some fucking punk ass bandwagon niggas live in your house with you, do videos with you, hang out with you, but you won't let your own fucking kids live in the house with you. You a sick bastard, man. It's a sick bastard, man. For real.
Sir, why are you talking to the stealer of my car? Like, what is the fucking justice? Fucking punk ass cops. Look, they got the two white guys. Yeah. The black guy over here, he can't do nothing. You see how it work, bro? This is reality.
That is so stupid. He thinks because the black cop is sitting in his car doing something that he's being segregated from the other cops. This is ignorant ass black people at its finest. This is the kind of shit that I fight against daily. Ignorant ass black dudes. Antonio Brown sounds like the dumbest black dude I've ever heard. He sounds like the dumbest, thuggiest thug I've ever seen. They got the two white cops over here and the black cop over here. He can't do nothing. That black cop can get up and do what he wants. He's choosing to sit in his car and do something else. He has a badge on just like the white ones. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Segregated for, look, the white guys talk to the white woman who's stealing.
Was she a white woman who's stealing when you was putting your dick in her? Nah, that was good. She was a cool white woman then when you was banging her. But now that you mad at her, she a white woman who steals. This dude is a piece of work, man. Listen, if you're a fan of Antonio Brown, you're never going to see him on a football field again. So you might as well enjoy these videos. This is what he's going to be doing the rest of his days. He's never playing football again.
What they would have did, they would have slammed us, eh?
Right now. Sir.
Y'all hear the yes man in the background telling him what he want to hear, egging him on? Yeah, boss. Everything you saying is good, boss. I agree with you, boss. Can I have some money, boss? Whoa, boy. This is why I don't hang with black dudes. Because they sit in the background and egg you on to do some shit. And then when your ass go to jail, they move on to another black dude who not in jail. I used to have an entourage. I used to have motherfuckers like that. Gassing you up on super unleaded. And then when you go to jail, them same dudes forget about you. When Antonio Brown lose all his money and go to jail, them dudes ain't gonna care about his ass. Look at what happened to MC Hammer, Andre Rison, all those other fucking dudes who were rich sports guys or celebrities and then they went broke. All them dudes disappeared. All them fucking bandwagoners disappeared as soon as the money disappeared.
Can you get my keys from her? So I don't understand how there's no justice for someone coming to my house who's evicted, stealing my car keys, bro.
And when they asked him for the eviction papers, proving that she was evicted, he told them, I ain't giving y'all shit. I ain't helping the police. So, you call the police to get this woman off your property and to get her out of your car. And you claim that she's been evicted. In order to be evicted, that means you had to live there. So that's proof right there that you let this woman live in your house. Because now you're telling the cops she was evicted. Okay? You raise all this hell. All this shit you doing. Got all this whole block in chaos. Because you keep letting this woman move back into your fucking house. And then kicking her out again. There's like 3-4 different videos on here where he's let her move in and kicked her back out again. Glutton for punishment. You are a glutton for punishment. And she's a glutton for punishment. But I know her reason. She's desperate. She ain't got nowhere to go and no money. So she's willing to keep coming back because she ain't got nothing. If this woman had any money or was doing anything with herself, she would have been done left this dude alone. But the fact that she's broke, the fact that she got nowhere to go is the reason why she keeps letting herself be treated like this. You guys know what I'm talking about. How many times you done seen a chick stuck with a dude because she ain't got nowhere to go? She ain't got no car. She ain't got no money. So she just stay with this dude who abusing her. He might not be physically abusing her, but he's still abusing her. The way he talked to her, the way he treat her. And then he just throw her out anytime he want. He gonna get a lot of bad karma from this. I think shit like this is the main reason why he's not in the NFL anymore. Best receiver in football, and he can't get on a football field.
I thought last time that they had the incident that they were going to trespass her. When I looked in the system, they didn't trespass her. So I'm going to trespass her now. This is the best way to get her where she can't come around you at all anymore. Just to get a restraining order.
He wants a restraining order for a woman he keeps moving into his house. And when the cops asked for the eviction notice, he said, I'm not helping the police. Get off my property. So you had a chance to show the cops proof that this woman was kicked out and wasn't supposed to be there. And instead, you say, I ain't helping the cops. It's a disgrace the way he acting, man.
Okay.
So this form, you want me to give it him, or you hold on to it? You get that restraining order done, she won't be able to come here at all. If she does, she comes on the property, she gets arrested, period. No talking, no question asked, she'll get arrested.
So you only could give her a trespassing like slip?
No. She'll be in the system, in the computer system, that's trespass. Okay, so next time they come or she comes here, they'll be able to look in the computer system and see that she's trespassed. Because right now I looked and it doesn't say that.
I know, because the fucking Hollywood police won't make a report. This girl just came and tried to steal my keys and there's no justice. Why is there no justice for black people?
It's justice, man.
But how is it black people?
We argue.
How is it black people? That's what he just said. So how is it black people? He's so caught up in the white versus black thing that he don't even sound like an intelligent person. How is it black people? I mean, this video made this man look worse than he's ever looked before. Like, this is the worst Antonio Brown has ever been visualized on a screen. He has got to be the worst human being alive. He has not one time thought about his kids. In all of this turmoil and trouble, he has not one time looked and said, hey, fuck this. I need to get my kids indoors and off the street putting up with this. No real parent would let their children go through this. This guy, he is despicable, man.
How we getting justice, yo? You got a bitch here stealing my car and niggas ain't doing nothing, like my fucking car flat. Where the key at, bro? You got the key? Can you get the key from her? She got the key in her purse. We can't even get the key to my own vehicle.
I have the key.
Now you see the nigga in the red shorts walking by. That's one of his groupies. That's one of his yes men. You saw that thug just helping with this stupidness. Hey, yeah, boss. Eyes is gonna help you, boss. Just yes men and stupid niggas. Guys, and I know people gonna get mad at me for saying this. If you are a black man who is doing anything in his life, do not hang around other black dudes. Do not do it. Don't hang around them. Because they are going to bring you down. And everything that you work for, you will lose it. You will lose it all. They are not worth it.
You got a key, Poppy?
I have it.
Black guy, white guy.
I have it, Daddy.
Racism exists.
He said racism exists. Yeah, because you brought it up. You're the one trying to make it a racist situation. Nobody else in this whole video is talking about race except him. And his dumb yes men who walking around agreeing with him. Now, I just want y'all to understand something. Y'all saw the dude in the red shorts. That dude lives with Antonio Brown, along with some other dudes. But your children are standing out there on the damn sidewalk with the police. But you got them big grown ass niggas laying in your house sleeping and eating. But your own children ain't even sleeping and eating there. You are the worst thing to happen to black people ever. Except maybe for slavery. That's it. That's the only thing worse that happened to black people other than Antonio Brown. He is the representation of what's wrong with black folks today. Despicable. You let these grown ass, loser ass niggas who spend your money live with you, but you won't even give your own kids a place to stay. Sick bastard, man.
You have it, Bob?
I have it. I think Mommy has it. I think Mommy has it.
Wait for the car.
Daddy,
Wait for the car.
I had it, Daddy.
Hey, sir, can you get my key from her? Fucking racist motherfuckers. This is racist out of all time out right here.
Daddy, you gonna hold?
This guy has got to have some intense mental issues. He gotta have some mental problems. He been hit upside his head one too many times. Because this should have never been aired. This should have never been seen by anybody.
Just stop.
Fucking racist. Look at this bum shit.
It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. It's been having teeth.
Sir, can you take her to jail, sir, or no? Fucking basers. Fucking police can't do nothing.
He talking all kinds of shit about this woman, but you the one who was pumping kids into her. You the one, you calling her a baser and all this other stuff, but you was the one fucking her.
Fucking baser. Hey, sir, can you get my key? Bitch ass nigga, you.
Now you see that? Can you get my key, bitch ass nigga? Any regular black dude would have went to jail for talking to a cop like that. Any regular, normal, everyday black man would have went to jail for calling a cop a bitch ass nigga. But because he's Antonio Brown and he got money, they ain't gonna arrest his ass. So all the racism stuff he's saying is stupid. You just called 2 white cops bitch ass niggas. If they were racist, don't you think they would have took you to jail by now? Makes sense, right? They're racist. They don't like black dudes. You calling them names, every reason to take you to jail, but instead they're ignoring your bad behavior. They're just letting you talk. I ain't never seen racists who just let a nigga talk before. Usually racists will do something.
Foot of my car, please. She has it. It had my house key on it. Could you do that for me or no? Sweet police. Come on, walk me right this green eye cocker real quick. Sir, can I have my key to my car? She has it. I'm saying, how long it take, bro? You can't just have someone. What you mean? She having a judge. She just came in the Uber, sir. I let her in the gate to get the kid. Ain't nothing in the past, bro. You guys keep playing. I need my key. Can you get my key?
Hold on.
Can you get my key from her? How you working on it, bro? I just called the police. She's not. If she's evicted here, she shouldn't be here.
Look at this shit. Look, his kids are running around, playing out there in the street, cars driving through. You arguing with cops while this is happening. Your children running around out there playing with police, playing with... I mean, this... As a dad, this shit infuriates me, guys. Seeing this man treat his children like this infuriates me. I don't care how all this other stuff popping off. This is just dead wrong to let your kids live like this because you don't like their mama. Don't make no sense, man.
She got my keys for stealing. How long you gonna work? And you guys been here for 40 minutes and not happening. Nah, how long is it gonna take to work on it?
That little baby is running around in the street.
Y'all ain't doing nothing though, bro. You keep saying it's been 40 minutes. I ain't even get my key. You couldn't even make her get out the car, and now you saying you working on it.
I'm trying to help you out.
I'm trying to help you guys help me. It's been 40 minutes, sir. I ain't get no key. She's right here wasting time. You got my kids out here in the midst of this. Come on, sir. I need the key. It's the key in her purse. That's what I'm saying. Yo, sir, why I can't get my key from a legal vehicle? I don't understand. Why you... How you trying to help me, bro? She got my key and you ain't giving it to me. Fucking helping me, bro.
This fucking guy, man. I'm telling you, this guy, man. All of these cops should get a medal. All of these cops should have a medal pinned on their chest. Because I've never seen cops this patient with a dude before. I can't even tell y'all how many times I done been put in the damn dirt by the cops. Even when I was more polite than this, get your ass on the ground and shut up. I have been told that all the time by the cops. This dude is calling them bitch ass, all kinds of stuff. I would have arrested his ass if that was me. I would have shut him up myself because he would have had handcuffs on him and his yes men. They would have been in the back of my squad car. I promise you that. His ass would have been under arrest.
How you fucking helping me, bro? Basically, out trying to... That's crazy. Nah, a whole lot of broke hoes. That's what it is. That's when they broke and they can't finesse, so they try to come steal. You see it? You come to take the kids to school, but you can't take them, so now you try to steal.
sergeant put up in the tower and they still ain't.
Yeah, this is Sergeant come like that. This nigga so fake, bro. Fucking trying to steal the Bentley. Is the sergeant?
Time, but if we was over there trying to take that shit.
Yeah, that would have been saying the nigga. Yeah.
We slamming on our tater, man.
These boys making calls like they don't know where to help.
He got a car the other side?
Yeah, that's what it is. They don't want to help a nigga. Look. Got my boys all in front of the madness.
No. They ain't got your boys all in front of them, and she don't either. Your kids are out there in front of the cops because of you. Because you refuse to take care of your kids. That's why they standing out there with the police. You have enough money to take care of your kids, and you are choosing not to. You rather blame the police and this white woman instead. The white woman you laid down and make these kids with. You a piece of slime, man. I'm so glad you lost your football career. Because you a piece of dirt, and you don't deserve to play football.
I didn't care about none of that, man. My residence is illegal. We ain't taking no disrespect, you heard?
And this is not his residence. He's renting this place. He don't even own this house. He's renting it. Because he had a house out in Oakland that he was renting. The last house that he owned was a house in Pittsburgh that he sold before he left the Steelers. And he still ain't sold it. It's still for sale in Pittsburgh. Because don't nobody want it. It's a piece of shit.
Basic shit, you feel me? That way you don't get broke hoes pregnant, look, they show up.
Do y'all hear him? That's why you don't get broke hoes pregnant. They show up. Of course they do, dumbass. You're a millionaire. You fucked a chick who didn't have any money, got her pregnant 3 times, and now you're saying don't fuck broke hoes because they show up. You just made yourself sound like the dumbest person on the planet. Let's see. Millionaire fucks broke girl, gets her pregnant. Thinks broke girl won't show up again. Duh! She's broke. Of course she's gonna show up, you fucking idiot. She's gonna keep coming back because she knows you got money. And she's gonna keep doing whatever to try to get the money. Even putting up with your bad behavior. Dumb motherfucker, man.
They show up and try to steal. Basing now, look at her. Fucking base her. Look, she trying to steal. You better take the kids to school. You here trying to steal cars. Take her bum ass to jail, bro.
I mean, listen to this. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I know what would have happened if this was a normal black dude. I know what would have happened. If a black man is standing in his own yard, yelling across the street like this to white police officers, they're going to come over there, slam you, and handcuff your ass. They're not going to let you do this. He is benefiting from being rich.
Bitch look like a baser. Look at her. Bum ass, old, fat, stocky, short, Santa Claus looking ass bitch. Look. Dumb ass.
You calling her fat, ugly, bum, all this stuff. You calling her all these names. But you the one who was fucking her. Now, I want y'all to think about this. You are a rich, millionaire NFL player. And out of all the women that you could have banged and got pregnant, you pick a snow bunny from the hood that's broke. You pick a bum-ass white girl who ain't got shit to get pregnant. You got all those millions of dollars. You can fuck porn stars. You can fuck supermodels. But you are so ghetto that you went and got a ghetto-ass white girl. Because that's it. I'm not trying to be funny. That's what she is. She's a snow bunny. She's one of them ghetto white girls who like fucking black dudes. That's why all her kids are mixed. Because she's one of them snow bunnies. But out of all these women you could have been with, that's what you picked. And it's because Antonio Brown is ghetto. So he went with what he knows. A ghetto chick. He don't have enough class to upgrade and get a nicer one. See, here's something that a lot of people don't understand. I'll explain this to you. When your bank account goes up, your class should go up with it. And your friends should go up with it. If you hit the lottery, you need to kick your old friends to the curb. Don't try to bring them along for the ride. No. If you win the Powerball, then you need to hang with people with that same level of money and income. You need to stop hanging with broke people. Because that is the way it is, guys. Broke people hang with broke people. People with money hang with other people with money. That's just the facts. The reason why Antonio Brown's going through all this, because he's still hanging with thugs. He's still hanging with broke ass no bunnies. All that money and you still hanging with low level people. I'm not even rich. I mean, we live comfortably, but we're not rich like this guy. But once my income elevated, the kind of people that I hang around elevated with it. That's why there ain't no niggas hanging around me. That's why ain't no bum ass dudes living in my house or hanging around my house. The only black dude to come to this house is my brother. That's because my brother ain't no bum. He make good money too. You got to elevate yourself. Whenever you come into money, you got to elevate yourself. You can't stay on that same base level with the same losers. I don't care who you are. Black, white, purple, green, turquoise. It don't matter. That's how come when white folks get rich, they stop hanging around their middle class friends. They start hanging around rich white people. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And I know you get a lot of flack for kicking your old friends to the curb, but you need to make new friends once you get money. Fuck the old ones at that point. And anybody who don't like that, I don't give a shit. It's the way the world works. You want to be successful? Hang around successful people.
Sir, you want me to take the kids in the house where you take her to jail? She's fucking trash. Take the trash to jail. Fucking baser.
You calling her trash and a baser, but you got her pregnant 3 times. What does that say about your character? You banged a piece of trash and got her pregnant 3 times. What does that say about you?
Hey, sir, she's staying at a hotel, sir. Ask her where she live. Lil man. Lil man.
That boy definitely just talking about that shit.
Sir, ask her where she stays, sir. She don't.
Antonio Brown is 5'9.5", and he calling somebody else little man. He has the Napoleon complex. He thinks because he has money that makes him 7 feet tall. You're a little bitty dude yourself, calling somebody else little man.
Live here, sir. Fucking baser. Look at this fucking stiff neck ass, tight neck ass, bum ass. Hoes having kids think they finna make out. Look at these hoes.
And you hear his little fucking yes man in the background laughing at all his dumb jokes. And then you got one of his kids over in the neighbor's yard playing with a bike in somebody else's yard. Look at that shit. Hey, I mean, both these parents should be brought before the court and these kids should be taken away from them. This shit horrible. It's horrible that you allow your kids to go through this, to be treated like this. Both of them are at fault on that shit.
Broke ass hoes coming to steal cars. Now you got my son out here looking crazy. Thought you was...
No, you got your son out there looking crazy. Because if you were any kind of dad, you would take your kids in the fucking house. Instead of those fat, lazy niggas you got living in there.
Taking them to school, sir. She supposed to take the kids to school. She came here to steal a car. She's staying at a hotel. Ask her what...
How is she going to take the kids to school with no car? See, the part he leaving out is he gave her permission to drive the car to take the kids to school. And then when he got mad at her, he took the permission back. That's what happened. Because he's let this woman drive his car before when they're in a good mood and they're getting along. But when he's mad at her, she's a car thief.
Where she staying? That bitch got 2 more other kids somewhere else. She don't know. That bitch here to get benefits.
Wait a minute. She got 2 other kids somewhere, and you knew this when you started fucking her, and gave her 3 more kids. So you knew she had other kids with some other dude, and you got her pregnant 3 more times on top of that. And why are we not questioning your character, sir?
Bum ass hoe ain't even got no fucking house at home. Look at her. Thank you. Please, it's been 40 minutes and we got a fucking...
You are making yourself look horrible. You are telling the whole world that you banged a broke chick with nowhere to live, who had 2 other kids with another man, and with all that money and all that shit, you couldn't find a better quality of woman? There are fat, ugly dudes who are millionaires who can fuck better chicks than this. This is a prime example, guys. This is a prime example of how having money don't necessarily upgrade you. Like, you can have money and it still doesn't upgrade your character. You can still be a fucking piece of shit. Antonio Brown is rich. And the best woman he could get was a fat snow bunny from the hood with 2 kids with another dude. Even with all the millions of dollars. That right there shows you that he is a very low quality shit person. You got motherfuckers like Tom Brady, they fucking supermodels. But this is the best you could get is a hood white girl. That is all you need to know about Antonio Brown. Right there. Even with money, you could not get a quality girlfriend.
Crook here can't fucking do nothing. Everyone, give me a second. No fucking seconds. It's been 20 minutes and no justice. Bitch ass niggas.
I cannot believe he ain't in jail. I cannot believe he ain't in jail the way he talk. The way he's been talking to these police officers this whole damn time, any regular black dude would have got their head cracked open and handcuffed.
That's what happens when you white, man. They huddle you up and consult with you about bullshit. Got the crib hot. This basic. Look at this bitch stance. This bitch stance is like this.
Everything he says about this woman only goes directly to his own character. Because you chose to get this woman pregnant 3 times. Even if the first time was an accident, you still got her pregnant 2 more times after that. That means you were going in this chick raw. Which means you are the low quality, low character person. I mean, let's do a checklist of who he's spending his money on. Bum ass white girls, broke ass white girls that live in the hood, and broke ass niggas laying up on his couch. We seen one of them in the video. So that's what you're choosing to spend your millions of dollars on. And you guys wonder why, as a black man, I'm so down on niggas. Because even when you give money to niggas, they just niggas with money. This is why I'm against reparations. All you people who want the government to give black folks free money, Antonio Brown is exactly why I'm against giving all those millions and trillions of dollars to niggas. Because then they just gonna turn into rich niggas. No matter how much money you give them, they still gonna be niggas. They still gonna be low quality motherfuckers. No matter how much money you give them. If the government gave every black person $10 million to pay for slavery, right now, America would implode. You give black folks that much money and you'll have Antonio Browns at every house, every block, every corner, every state, every motherfucking city, everywhere. You'd have this kind of behavior. This is why reparations would be the worst idea ever. All you would have is chicken shacks and fucking rims and hydraulics and loud music everywhere. And beer and fake hair. That's it. And black neighborhoods would be even worse than they already are. Because they would be killing each other for their reparations. That nigga got his reparation check today. Let's go break in his house. That's what would happen if you give money to niggas. I've been saying it and I'm going to keep on saying it. No matter what you give them, no matter how nice you are to them, niggas are always going to be niggas. And Antonio Brown is a grade A, 100% USDA nigga. And he ain't never going to be nothing but. And the reason why they not arresting this woman is because they're more concerned with her safety and the children than they are about his Instagram bullshit. Those are police officers. They're professionals. They don't give a flying fuck about him being on Instagram. It's sad when your children are standing out here playing in the street with the cops because you are a shit human being.
What the fuck? My fucking baby mom, this bitch is a lost cause. Sir, are you the sergeant or what? You the sergeant? You the sergeant? Can I talk to you like a man or no? 1 second, how many seconds, sir? This is my residence, a bitch stealing. Do you provide justice or no? I'm trying to give you the right information.
Man. Now, the sergeant shows up. How many of you black dudes listening to me right now have ever got away with talking to a cop like this? And recording it at the same time? I know the cops here would have took that phone and jammed it up my ass and handcuffed me and took me to jail. They would have never let me talk to them like this. But this guy, I mean, he is so lucky he is who he is. Anybody else would be in jail right now.
It seems like you Hollywood police not trying to help. Yeah, somebody give me a second. Yo, this bitch stealing my key. What are you guys doing? Bitch ass niggas, bro. You crackers ain't trying to help us, bro. They trying to help. What you call it? That shit crazy, bro. Oh, God.
I'm getting as much information, background.
Information? What information? What do you mean background information? You guys not giving me no justice. What you mean, how is that? This girl come here to get the kids' school clothes. She stay in the hotel. Okay. She come, I give her access to get in to get the kids to leave. She's still in my car. This not, bro. She's staying in the hotel. Okay. What we not understanding? She told this guy right here, she told him get out the car. She's not getting out the car. Yo, she's still in my car. My car is flat. She shouldn't be here. I already got her evicted notice kicked out. Every time I call you guys ain't making no report on my car.
I got a question for you.
All right.
Is this a car that was gifted to her?
Bro, it's not gifted, bro. It's my car, my name. Yeah, because I called you guys already. You're not listening.
Now, this cop asking him, why you screaming at me? I ain't never seen a cop say that before. If I raise my voice at a cop, they handcuff me. This cop has been completely polite. He just showed up trying to figure out what's wrong, and he's being yelled at. He's being screamed at. Anybody else knows what would happen if Antonio Brown was a regular black dude. We all know what would have happened to his ass. So for him to act like this has something to do with race is so incredibly stupid. This is about the fact that you are a rich dude and they're giving you courtesy because you're rich. Because anybody else would have got their ass kicked and threw on the ground.
You ain't trying to get information. I already get information because I don't feel like you guys helping me at all.
I'm asking you questions.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you.
Story.
Bro, you already know the story. You guys been here 3-4 times.
I haven't.
But you the sergeant.
Okay.
These different officers.
Nah, bro, you guys talk. This car been looking for 3-4 weeks. I don't want you guys acting all fucking dumb. We talking like, man, let's be real.
Okay.
Acting all fucking dumb. Look, man. People ask me how I felt about this because I'm a Steelers fan. And all this began with the Steelers. The only blame the Pittsburgh Steelers get, as far as I'm concerned, is they covered up this behavior right here for 8 years. The whole time he was in Pittsburgh, they covered all this shit he's doing right now. Because once he left Pittsburgh, all the stories started coming out of the shit he was doing in the city of Pittsburgh. All the stuff they covered up. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's their responsibility. They should have warned everybody. Mike Tomlin let him do this because he was such a good player. This dude ain't been on a football field in a good long time. And I believe that this is a what have you done for me lately kind of world. Since Antonio Brown ain't done shit for anybody lately, he shouldn't be getting all this respect from the cops and other people. They should slam his stupid ass on the curb and handcuff him like they would do anybody else in this situation. He should not be getting this courtesy because he can catch a football. Being good at sports is not a get out of jail free card. Simple as that.
This girl came to take my kids to school. I let her access to get the clothes.
Okay.
She's coming out here still in the car. Ask her how she got here. I don't know how she got here.
I have a question for you. Was this car gifted to her?
Bro, this my fucking car.
Screaming at me.
Yeah, but you ain't listening. My car here. You ain't listening.
I'm asking you a question.
Bro, and I'm telling you, this is my fucking car.
There's videos.
No, she's...
Now, the person who edited this cut out an important part. The police officer told him, there's a video of you giving her this car. And it's the truth. Now, Antonio Brown has been trying to remove copies of this video, but there are videos up of him giving her this damn car and letting her move back in the house. I think this guy is bipolar. You gave her the car, dude, and now when you're mad at her, she can't have the car no more. That's what the cop was asking him. He's such a dumbass. He is such a dumbass. This whole damn video has been him being a grade A dumbass. That's all it is to it.
2 weeks now.
Okay.
She's here to take the kids, bro. She haven't been here for a whole month. She come here still in the car, bro. This not her car. This car registered to Antonio Brown. You want me to show you it? You guys already know that. So why you wait? Why you talking to her and say you need a...
Wait a minute. He said, you want me to show you it? You already know that. Why don't you just get the paperwork out and show it? This cop right here, this sergeant who showed up, asked him for paperwork and stuff to prove what he's saying. And all he did was yell at this cop. If a cop asks me for proof of ownership, I'm going to give it to him. If he asks me to stop yelling, I'm going to stop yelling. If he asks me for an eviction notice, I'm going to give him an eviction notice. I'm not going to act like this because I know what will happen to me if I do.
moment.
Why are you screaming at me?
Because I'm frustrated right now. You guys been here for 50 minutes.
But
I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. He even talks like an illiterate thug. Frustrated. Ugh. Guys, please heed my warning. Do not spend any time at all in your life around niggas. And I'm telling you from experience. I spent my younger years around niggas, and that's why my stupid ass went to prison. Do not spend any time around them. They will destroy your life and potentially kill you. That's the only thing that you will get from hanging around niggas. No life and death. That's it.
But you know, we cannot communicate.
Man, you ain't helping me then. What you helping me do?
Well, we haven't left yet, have we?
Yeah, you ain't done nothing yet though, bro. You letting this girl walk. She's here stealing. She's got evicted here. She shouldn't be here. You understand
Do you
that?
have the eviction papers?
Yeah, I got the eviction paper. You want to see it? What you gonna do when I show you? Are you gonna take her to jail? No.
Well, you allow her inside the house.
No, I allow her to get the kids.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
no, she came here with the kids. She came here with the kids.
I want to see the eviction to see if there's any mention of the vehicle.
There's no mission of the vehicle. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
She's here to take the kids to school, not no vehicle. This bitch is broke. She don't drive Bentleys. You see this, sir? This is a fucking Bentley. That bitch is broke with two more other kids.
Hey guys, don't address that dude. He's a troll. He comes on all my channels trying to start stuff. Don't address him. Just let the mods deal with him. Do not address any trolls. We don't do that around here anymore. Don't address these people. Let the mods do what they do.
Bitch got none. She don't have no Bentley. She's staying at a hotel. Ask her where she's staying. Ask her.
Okay.
Her staying at a hotel has nothing to do with what's going on here right now. They didn't come here to find out where she lives. They came to find out whether or not you gave her permission to drive this car, which in several videos you did give her permission, and then you took it back once you got mad at her.
Well, that doesn't make a difference.
Bro, she here with my fucking keys, and you said you can't get my keys back.
I didn't say that.
All right, so get the keys.
Don't put a word to my mouth.
So I'm asking you, do you got the kids? Or what could you do?
I did not say that. I'm trying to decipher whether or not this vehicle was given to her as a gift.
Bro, this
or not.
wasn't even about the vehicle.
Let me explain to you.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Vehicle, if she has any sort of proof that...
Bro, she ain't got no vehicle. This is my fucking vehicle.
And by the way, he kept saying all that racist shit, the white man this, the white man that. Don't you find it pretty funny that the officer in charge, the sergeant or lieutenant, whatever he is, the guy in charge, is a Hispanic dude? He spent all that time talking about how the white man covering for this chick, but the actual cop in charge is a Hispanic cop. Does that not blow his whole argument completely out the water? Don't you think if this was a white versus black thing, the fucking sergeant in charge that showed up would have been another white cop? It's all racism, but a Hispanic dude is the head cop. This dude needs some mental health. He needs to be institutionalized, I think. He needs a padded room and a straitjacket, for real.
Now listen what you said. No, you ain't telling me the right thing. You ain't telling me the right thing.
Oh, I'm not telling you what you want to hear.
No, it don't matter what I want to hear. This is my fucking vehicle. It's here.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And this bitch here, fucking here from the hotel, she don't have none. She came in to take the kids to school. The kids not getting to school.
Okay.
She don't have no car. This bitch is a baser. She have 2 other kids. She stay at a hotel. Look at her. She's a fucking lost cause. Look at her.
I'm pretty sure y'all saw those cops, the way they were looking. And they're probably thinking what I'm thinking and what the rest of you are thinking. You're talking about this woman like this, but you got her pregnant 3 times. So what does that say about you? If she's everything that you listed, let's say you're telling the truth about her. Let's say she's a car thief and all this other stuff. You laid down with her and got her pregnant 3 separate times. So what does that say about you?
Look at her.
I'm nobody to judge, sir.
Yeah, but sir, she's here taking my car. She came for the kids. This is not her vehicle.
I got it.
All right, this vehicle is here. So she's trying to sell you on some bullshit. I'm telling you it's
That's why
not.
I came here to talk to you, but you're screaming at me.
Because you ain't helping me out. It's been 40 minutes, no justice.
Well, I
40
just
minutes,
got
no
here
justice. Don't
about
matter.
3 minutes ago.
Don't matter, bro. Ask these guys. These guys was here. They could tell you. She's here supposed to take the kids to school. She's trying to steal a vehicle. She shouldn't even be here. I let her in on the script of the kids. You want to see the messages?
Man, they can get him on so many charges right now. Disturbing the peace, interfering with an investigation, assault on a police officer, because even if you don't put your hands on a police officer, being in their face, yelling and screaming at them, that is assault on a police officer in the 3rd degree at least. They could have arrested him on so many charges right now, but they are being so patient with this dude. And it's because of who he is. It's because of he's not even giving them time to figure out what's going on because he's sitting there yelling and screaming with his phone in his hand. Any regular dude would have been in jail by now.
The kid's not going to school. She's here trying to steal in the car.
Okay.
This bitch is a baser, bro. She can't take no car from me.
Okay.
She evicted. She shouldn't be here.
Right.
You guys should know that. Yes.
Can you do me a favor while
Yes.
I keep trying to figure this out? Can you just let me and my officers figure this
No,
out?
because it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. You guys never figured nothing out.
2 weeks ago, I was not here.
It don't matter though, but you guys know exactly. You can't talk to me about that. I don't want to talk to you guys about it either. She's right now. This is my car. She's evicted. She shouldn't be here. The kid's supposed to went to school. She's trying to steal a vehicle. That's the situation.
She the one taking the kids to school? Just
Bro, she came to get the kids' clothes. I don't know what this bitch is doing. I'm trying to find out myself. Right now, she's got my keys, sir, and this is my car. She's not taking this car.
and that's all you care about.
No, I just care if she get the fuck out of here. She's evicted. She's here illegally, stealing my car.
Did you apply last time? There was a report for a restraining order. Yes or no?
We just did that, bro. It's illegal. Should she be here?
How about last time?
It's trespassing. We did file it. I did.
Now, the black police officer told him earlier that there was no trespassing filed the last time that they had to come out. But he went ahead and filed it this time, so the girl can't come back. So the trespass won't take effect until she comes back again. But right now, she's actually not in violation because they never filed the trespass on her the first time.
I did file a report. I didn't follow through with the judge, but it is a restraining order.
Okay.
Take her to fucking jail. Yeah, it is. Take her to jail. Yeah, take that bitch to jail, man. Get her ass in the car. This bitch is a baser. Nigga explaining to the police about a bitch stealing from me. Ain't no justice for a nigga out here, bro. Rich, everything.
He on here talking about he rich and everything. And there ain't no justice for him. I'm seeing a lot of justice for him. Because any other black dude yelling at a police sergeant like that would have been in jail. So I don't know where he's getting off with this no justice, because they're showing infinite patience with this dude. Anybody else ass would have been in jail, and we all know that.
Child's room, you gonna stay here? These niggas gotta make calls for niggas to get justice. The police can't even know what to do. They gotta call, you feel me, call other niggas.
We gotta go to jail.
This is what we gotta do. This is white versus black right here in your fucking face, right here.
Except it was a Hispanic dude. He's not white or black. And I don't think he even cares about white versus black. It's just his job to figure out what's going on. He don't give a shit. But, of course, it's white versus black. The only person who brought race into this was the idiot holding the phone. Nobody else brought race into this. God, this man is so stupid.
Fuck the NFL. This is real life. White people trying to get over, racers, and the police not helping. Trying to finesse a Bentley. Bitch, you don't drive Bentleys. This is not your life. You don't drive Bentley, Chelsea.
Daddy.
I love you, Poppy.
Have a thanks, Daddy.
Now, he got his kid sitting there telling him, I love you, Daddy. And he's yelling at the kid's mom and the cops like this. Instead of, I don't know, being a respectable adult and acting like you got some class in front of your children.
Thanks, Daddy.
You got your kids, baby. Figure it out. Don't be over here trying to cope with the math. Fucking police got me out here with the kids. Look, this guy can't even fucking do his job. He gotta call more fucking thing. Chelsea, you look like a fucking fish. Fucking fish out of water. Bitch.
Now, you saying that this woman looked like a fish, but you fucked her and got her pregnant 3 times. So, what does that say about your character, Antonio Brown? You the one banged this woman. You the one got this whole situation started. You should have never messed with her in the first place. You're a rich millionaire NFL player. You could have fucked any woman you wanted, but you chose this woman. Could have fucked anybody you wanted. You could have just banged hookers the rest of your days. You didn't even have to hook up with this woman. You moved her in and out of your house multiple times. Got her pregnant multiple times. There are videos up right now of you calling her your baby and all this stuff and how much you love her. Like, you did this. This is your thing. You're in control of it.
Look, Dad, look at her. Where your other 2 kids? Look at her. Chelsea, you look like a fucking fish.
And then putting the girl's name out there on Instagram. You done put her name and her face out there. That's all somebody needs to look this woman up and find all her information. You gave everybody her name and what she looks like. So they can just take her picture and her name and put it in Google Images and know everything about her. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. This guy has no shame whatsoever, man.
That's so funny, dog. Damn, this shit real.
And then he got people calling him on his damn phone while he doing this. So that's another person that he doxed. The guy who was fucking calling him on the fucking Google Hangout while he doing this.
Chelsea, you look like a fucking fish out of water. Fucking baser.
She a baser and a fish that you fucked and got pregnant 3 times. This is always going to keep coming back to you, sir. You chose this woman. Even though you're a millionaire, you chose this woman.
Chelsea, where the fuck your mom and dad or your other kids at, Chelsea? Fucking bitch trying to steal a fucking bitch. It's the bag of dicks. Bag of dicks. I got a bag of dicks for the dicks. Threw the bag of dicks for the dicks.
Now he threw this candy. He threw this candy out there at the cops, calling them dicks. They could have arrested him for that. Hang on a minute. What y'all doing, fellas?
We're getting your laundry.
Oh, okay. Y'all almost done with your chores?
Actually, I think we're done because we did them yesterday and we didn't really have to do them today.
All right, well, do whatever you want then.
Sir, can I have my key from her?
We're working on it, sir.
What is you working?
Sir, does it take that long, sir? I don't mean to be disrespectful.
Wow. Wow. Listen to that. I don't mean to be disrespectful. That's the nicest thing that he said to the cops since they've been there. I don't mean to be disrespectful. Unfortunately, Antonio Brown, you have been nothing but disrespectful. This shit would have been over in 5 minutes if you were not there with your entourage yelling at the police. They would have squashed this situation and everybody would have been done with it. You made it last this long by being out there acting an ass. Stupid motherfucker, man.
This been drama going on for 3 weeks, bro.
Everything will be done peacefully.
I just need the key to my car. Why is it illegal to get my own fucking key to my car?
And we're trying to be peaceful.
Sir, I just need the key to my car. I don't want to deal with this. Fucking Hollywood police can't give a nigga. Come on, fishbowl. Fishbowl.
Look at this guy.
Why the fucking black cop can't help? Come on, bro.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck? Take that fucking fish-looking bitch to jail.
I mean, you can't do nothing but laugh. This is so terrible the way he acting. I guarantee you every NFL owner has this fucking video. I bet you they all sitting in their little boardrooms and offices where they decide what players to sign. And I guarantee you every last one of them have this. The coach, the general manager, the owner, the position coach, the offensive coordinator. Every last one of them got this video. They all watching it like, yeah, ain't no way in hell this motherfucker coming to our team. Do you know the kind of backlash a team would get if they signed this dude to a contract? Every goddamn player, every person that bought a season ticket would give him back. Nobody would come to the game if this dude was on the team. Not unless they just real assholes. I know if the Steelers brought this motherfucker back, I probably wouldn't wear my Steelers gear until they got rid of him again. I'm not going to ever give up on my team, but I wouldn't be repping them. I definitely wouldn't be watching them on TV as long as that piece of shit was on the team. Guarantee you that much.
Basin ass bitch come over here this morning and do all this. Fucking Basin.
I mean, you know what? He does act like he got brain damage. He really does, because if you guys go and look at the videos where he's all in love with this woman, hugging up on her, talking nice and sweet to her, and then this, it's night and day. So I do think he got some brain damage. I really do.
Oh, man. Take that bitch to jail. Come on, water bug.
Come on, water boy.
Y'all hear this dumbass yes man in the background repeating everything he say? I think Antonio Brown will end up dead somewhere. I really do. I think he's going to end up dead. It's going to be a ESPN report. They're going to find this dude dead somewhere. He's either going to be an overdose or somebody going to kill his ass. I promise you it's going to happen. Because he's hanging with the kind of people who makes that kind of shit happen. This man made it out the hood, guys. He made it out the... He was living in one of the poorest areas you can live in Liberty City, Florida. He was living in the slums down there before he got drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. This man made it out. And even though he made it out the hood, he still wants to be a part of the hood. I ain't never understood this about black folks. You make it out and you still want to be there.
Fish. Fish head. Hey, what a bag of dicks.
Get to my video shoot. That was 12, man.
It's the bag of dicks. Bag of dicks for the dicks.
He having fun out there with his fucking yes man, ignoring the fact that his fucking children are standing out in the street.
He got a bag of dicks. That's what it is.
Hey, Charles, here go the bag of dicks. Fish head. Fish head. Fish. Fish, here go the bag of dicks, fish.
Like right now, What he's doing is interfering with a police investigation right now. They could arrest him for this, but they chose not to. They're trying to ignore him so they can do their job.
Shucks, here go the bag of dicks. Fucking basic. Hey, nigga. Broke hoes with no jogs trying to steal a Bentayga. Why do y'all trying to steal a...
Anyway, that's the end of the video. It's got like 2 seconds left. My overall opinion is very simple. This man needs to be put away somewhere. That video is enough evidence to lock him up on every kind of charge you can imagine. And then you need to add on child neglect, child abuse, because that's actually child abuse to sit there and treat a child's mother like that in front of them. Like, they could level this dude if they wanted to. But they were just trying to get that woman and those kids out of there. That's really what they were trying to do. And for him to act like that in front of his kids and to treat his kids like they aren't even his kids. Like I said, I think he's going to truly end up somewhere dead. I think it's going to happen. Because this guy has absolutely no shame whatsoever about the way he carries himself. He don't care about anybody except his little entourage and Antonio Brown. That's it. And he going to have a lot of bad shit happen to him because of it. And that's just the way it is. Being a slime ball of that level is unheard of. Yep, having yes men always go wrong. Always. Here's a prime example of what having yes men will do for you. Vince McMahon. You want to know why the WWE went down? Because Vince is surrounded by people who say nothing but yes. No one in WWE tells Vince he's fucking up. You want to know why the Dallas Cowboys haven't won a championship in 20 some odd years? Because Jerry Jones is surrounded by people who are afraid to tell him he's fucking up. That's what happens when you have yes men around you. They won't tell you the truth. They won't tell you you're a fuck up. Simple as that. And that's exactly what Antonio Brown has. A bunch of fat, lazy niggas hanging around his house, spending his money, eating his food, playing his PlayStation, driving around in his car, while your children live in a hotel. Ain't no niggas laying up in my crib while my kids are sleeping in a hotel. Ain't no female laying up in my crib while my kids sleep in a hotel. Fuck that shit. Ain't happening. For a guy with this much money, this much success in life, to throw it all away acting like a complete and utter disgusting fool. You know, I wasn't even going to question that. I wasn't even going to ask, why do you have a bag of candy with a bunch of candy dicks in there? Why are you buying that in the first place, Antonio Brown? Like, I never go in a candy store and say, you know what? I think I want this bag of candy dicks over here. I've never done that. So why are you walking around with a bag of candy fucking dicks? Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, it's really, I don't know. I'm just going to stay out of it. Fuck it. I'm just not going to even go down that road today. Yeah, this whole thing was a request. Somebody in the Discord asked me to talk about this. And I wasn't going to at first, but until because like there are other videos he did people wanted me to talk about, but I was not going to until he put out this one. Once he put out this one, I was like, I gotta say something because this is just downright, just plain old bad. It's just plain old bad. Don't have children if you ain't willing to take care of them. If you're not gonna take care of your fucking kids, then don't have kids. They make condoms for a reason. If you want to just bang some cut bait, buy condoms. Or if you don't want condoms, take that chick to the fucking drugstore the next day and buy some morning after pills. But don't have children with somebody that you treat like that. The way he's treating that woman, you should never have gotten her pregnant. It's ridiculous. And like some of y'all said in the chat, that's why black men get a bad rap. You got all these kids you don't take care of. You treat their mama like shit. And that's why white folks stereotype us and think that all of us are deadbeat dads. They think all of us are. That's why people are so shocked and surprised when they find out I have custody of my kids. They're so surprised. Wow, you actually got your kids? Yes. Because I understand what the concept of being a father is. Once you give life, life is greater than yours. That's a fact. Once you have kids, everything about you stops and everything about them begins. And that's just the way it is. And Antonio Brown obviously don't get that. He don't understand that. He will. When those kids grow up and they start talking to that woman the way he talking to her, then he'll see the mistake that he made. You can't tell kids they need to respect their mama if you treat her like shit. Like, I don't get along with my boy's mom. I don't even like her. But I've never talked about her like that in front of them. Never. Not one time. I've never said anything close to that in front of my kids about their mama. That's a really bad dude right there. That's just it. He's a bad dude. He's a bad person. And like I said, he's going to definitely get his comeuppance. He's going to get what's coming to him. When you're a person like him, a slimy, base level snake like that, you eventually get what's coming to you. Yep, exactly. He had success in football, but he's a failure in life. Yep. And social media is dragging him down even more. Because he knows he's never playing football again. So now he's trying to be an Instagram star and a YouTube star. Because he knows the football thing is over with. It's not happening again. I tell you guys all the time. There's a lot of people on YouTube who have successful YouTube channels that still live with their parents. So you're not a success. If you just because you get a lot of views and subs on a stupid website don't make you a success if you still live with your parents, if you're still broke, or if you're still a shit person like him. And he was raised up in a single parent home, which is another problem with black men. Too many of us are raised up with no dads. He was raised up by a single woman with no dad, and that's why he acts like a fucking black woman. All that shit he was doing, that's how black women act. Pay attention to me. That's exactly how all of them act. That's why when you go on Facebook, all those black chicks on there, all those twerking videos, all those ass videos. Because that's all black women do. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. They want attention. That's why Antonio Brown is that way. Because he was raised up that way. It is a fact. It is 100% fact. When you raised up like that in the hood with no fucking dad, you act like Antonio Brown. It is a fact. Well, he gonna end up in a lot of trouble. And if that woman was smart, she would just go get child support and leave him alone. Because he has enough money to where if she went and got child support, she could put him in the poorhouse. 3 kids? Oh, she'd be getting at least $100,000 a year. I mean, look at DMX. Remember him? DMX is broke now because of how much child support his baby mama gets. Or actually his baby mamas, because he has more than one. Master P. Master P going broke. And I like P. I got a lot of no limit shit. Master P going broke because of how much child support he paying. And I hate the child support system. I can't stand the child support system. One of the worst things ever created. But when you got a guy like Antonio Brown, all that money and not taking care of his kids, what else can you do? She needs to quit falling for his bullshit and take him to court. A lot of those old rappers from the 90s and early 2000s are broke because they were running around screwing a bunch of chicks, getting them pregnant. Whole bunch of them dudes paying child support. Now, the system don't need to be redone, black dudes like Antonio Brown need to get a vasectomy and stop having kids. That's what needs to happen. Yep, Nas going through. Yep, you know. That guy know. Nas, he going through the same thing. He paying a bunch of child support. It's a bunch of those black rappers that was just running through chicks. Banging chick, like banging the chick that danced in his video. Banging her friend. Doing this. And now all them niggas paying child support. That's how the rap industry was. The rap industry was fucked up. I mean, you got a bunch of them dudes. Yep, Old Dirty Bastard. KRS-One, he paying child support. Trick Daddy. And Trick Daddy just went to jail the other day. His mugshot is all over the place. He just went to jail the other day. He pay a bunch of child support. Most of them niggas from Lil Wayne's old crew, the Cash Money Boys, all them motherfuckers, they all paying child support.
Hey,
What's up, kiddo?
our friend's dad fixed like both of our bike's brakes.
Okay, that's cool. That saves me money. Tell them I said thanks.
Okay.
Why did it take both of y'all to run down here to tell me something and only one of y'all had to tell me?
I don't know.
Whatever, go play. I bought them brand new bikes, and a week after I bought the bikes, they broke the damn brakes on them. So my neighbor fixed it. Yeah, it saved me a lot of cash, because I was going to take them and put them in the shop for a few days and get it fixed, but the neighbor wants to fix it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You just saved me about $100. Yeah, I'll go out there and, talk to him or whatever. He just lives right down the street here. We got some cool ass neighbors, and that's because all my neighbors are white. If we lived in the hood, you think one of the black dudes would have fixed my kids' brakes on their bikes? Of course not. But because we got a whole bunch of white family men, because everybody down through here got kids. All these dudes, they just like me. They all work, they pay their bills, they all got children. That never would have happened if I lived in the hood. If anything, they would have stole my kids' bikes and fucking pawned them. Exactly, they would have just took my boys' bikes and fucking stole them from them. So I'm happy where I live. I like the fact that I got a bunch of awesome neighbors. Yeah, even Flanders, even he got kids. I can't stand his ass, and I've already admitted before anybody start, I don't like Flanders because he got a Jag and a Porsche in his garage. And he got a nicer garage than me. I looked at that dude's garage the other day, man. That motherfucker got like TV monitors up everywhere. Like this one on NASCAR, this one's on baseball. He got all the big toolboxes in there, all the shit. He got an amazing fucking garage. And that's why I call him Flanders. Fuck him. I can't stand Flanders. He a cool man, though. He a nice man. And he ain't done nothing wrong. I just don't like his ass. Fucking Flanders. Especially when he out there on his lawnmower. Oh, that burns me up. He be out there cutting his grass with his nose up in the air. Holier than thou, motherfucker. Can't stand Flanders, man. Yeah, everybody neighborhood got that one guy that everybody just like, God, this guy's a fucking dick. Well, that's Flanders. He's a fucking douchebag, man. He only brings out the Porsche and the Jag to wash them. He backs them out, washes them, and lets them dry, and then puts them back in again. Oh, that burns me up. You don't even drive them. You fucking dickbag. Oh, that makes me so mad. You don't even drive them. I'll be driving the wheels off them things. Yeah, he flexing exactly what I get accused of. Like everybody that hate me, they think I'm living a super glamorous life because I got money and buy a bunch of shit. That dude across the street put me to shame. No, there are no other hardworking black people in my neighborhood. I've been all up and down this neighborhood. I've met a lot of my neighbors. My boys are friends with a lot of kids down through here. There are no other black families down through here. Hell, my kids are mixed, so they're half and half, so they don't really count as black, really, or white. They're just mixed. I'm the only actual black man on my street. There ain't no black women on my street neither, matter of fact. None. It's all white folks. And I think that's why there hasn't been any crimes over here. There hasn't been a reported crime in my neighborhood in I don't know how long. I might have to actually check. because it's been so long since there's been a reported crime in my neighborhood. And I mean, even before we moved in, there has been no crime at all. No theft, no break-ins, no nothing. Like, nothing happens here. It's the perfect place to live if you're raising a family. Because I just don't want that trouble, man. I grew up in the hood. I grew up living, you know, that life. I grew up where you go to work and you come back and your door's been kicked in. I done lived that life, and I don't want my kids to go through it. He said, I'm the only black dude on my street, lucky SOB. It ain't luck. It's just I make enough money to live here. Other black people could live here if they made enough money to live here. It ain't just about luck. It's about resources. I make good money, and I choose to spend it in a place where my kids can live safe. Yeah, I mean, I could save a lot of money by living in a cheaper place. You know? But I choose to live here. I'm not here because I'm flexing. I'm not in this big house because I'm flexing. I'm here because there's no crime, really, really good schools, exclusivity. There's, like, my house, there's no other neighbors next to my house. Some of you guys have seen the videos. Next to my house is a big open field. There are no other houses next to mine. We got a big front yard, a big backyard. My kids got all the room in the world to play. There ain't no pedophiles or crazy people in my neighborhood. We got access to 2 malls within 5 minutes of us, 8 grocery stores. I mean, I'm sorry. Then there's all of retail stores like clothing stores and all that. We got access to every type of restaurant there is. There ain't no reason to live in the hood. We got everything we need in a 4 or 5 block radius. We don't need to go anywhere else. So, yeah, I could save money. I could probably cut my mortgage payment in half living somewhere else. But the less that you pay increases the amount of shit you have to deal with. If you live somewhere where the rent or the mortgage is only $500, probably because it's in the hood. That's as simple as that. It's in the hood. And you got to pay the price for paying. See, you're only paying that $500 a month, but you're paying all that other money for all the other shit you deal with. People breaking in your house. People getting shot. People breaking in your car. So that's all the extra that you pay when you live in the hood. So even though you think you're only paying $500 a month, you got to pay for that broken window, pay for that kicked in door. You got to pay for those stolen bikes because your kids left them sitting out in the yard and somebody took them. You pay extra when you live in the hood. Even if it ain't on your rent statement, you still paying. That's just like they say about women. Even though you ain't paying, you still paying. Because you're taking her out to dinner, you're giving her a place to live, you're doing this, and you're doing that. So even though you're not giving her cash, you're still paying. Well, that's the same thing with the hood. Even though it ain't on your rent statement or your mortgage payment, you still paying for it. Yeah, so it is what it is. The rent too damn high in a bunch of places. But part of the reason I stay where I'm at in Tennessee, I know a lot of people on this website like to talk shit about Tennessee, but I can get a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in Tennessee, and I'm only paying about $1,500 a month. A house that big in some other area, like say California, that's $5,000-$6,000 a month. Why the hell would I want to pay that? This house right now that we're in is 4-bed, 2-bath. And I pay $1,340 a month. Yes, $1,340. Now you tell me where you're going to get a house that big, and as nice as my house is, where are you going to get a house like that in those other states? What's the price range? You already know. It's easily above $2,000. That's your starting point. California, Florida, all these, New York, holy shit, let's not even talk about New York. But all those fancy places that everybody like to talk about where they live, yeah, you living in little shitty ass apartments, little 1-room studio shacks. For the same amount of money I'm paying for a 4-bedroom house, some of these people living in studio apartments. Yeah, in Chicago it's 4,000 plus. You right. Yeah. So they can talk all the shit they want about Tennessee. I'm living pretty decent, saving a lot of money on a big ass house. Oh, I already know about Cali. It's a housing crisis out there. I watched a video 2 days ago where people are living in their cars, living in campers, because the rent is like $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 a month in some places out there. Like because Google and Facebook and all those tech companies are out there, they are charging crazy money to live out there. Yeah, I ain't paying that shit. This dude say he live in Brooklyn right now in a shitty apartment for $1,600 a month. Yeah, fuck Brooklyn. Nope. $1,600 a month for Brooklyn? Nah, I'm good. Oh, your bro. Oh, I thought you said you. Your bro. Oh, hell no. Tell your bro he's spending too much money for real. Too much. Too damn much. Fuck. That's a lot for an apartment, man. I understand, though, you got access to New York, so I get it. A lot of people pay for the access. When I lived in Miami, I lived right outside of Miami. It's a little city called Hialeah. And it's literally 8 minutes away from South Beach. Hialeah is cheap, but it's still expensive at the same time. Because even though it's not on the beach, it's close to the beach. Hialeah, I was paying $900 a month for one room. It was a studio apartment. My bed came out of the wall. My kitchen, my bathroom, my bedroom was all in one room, a studio apartment. It was $900 a month. And that was just because it was close to Miami. Yeah, it was a lot, man. It was a lot. It was crazy. That was one of the reasons I got the hell out of there. Excuse me. Because I was a young dude then and I didn't have a lot of money, man. But you know, back then I was, living on the criminal side of the law. And I was living fast because I had all that money from stealing and dope and all the other stuff we were doing. But I knew that shit couldn't last forever. That's part of the reason why I got the hell out of there. He said the whole league will be in Tennessee. Hey, look, it's worth it to me. I'm a Southern man. I'm not ashamed of the South. I'm not ashamed that I live in the South. People who never lived here are the only ones that try to make fun of the South. I'm a Southern person. I've been in the South my whole life. So I don't have no reason to be ashamed of it. That's just like if you're a Northern person or if you're somebody from out West, you ain't got no shame in where you were born and raised. People think that Southerners are all dumb, ignorant hicks and rednecks and all that stuff. It couldn't be farther from the truth. But I'm not going to waste my breath trying to explain to everybody the virtues of the South. Let them think what they want. I don't care. It ain't my job to defend the whole South. I'm just proud of the fact that I live here. Simple as that. Is anybody else rent $150? Shit, if your rent's $150, you need to tell me who your real estate agent is. Shit. $150? I could pay my whole fucking year's rent in one payment. I wish. Holy shit, I wish. Damn, man, I could pay my whole year's rent. This whole thing, just one time. I'll take that shit and run with it. Yeah, I get that a lot. I hear that a lot too, Sam. People believe that any and everybody that lives in the South are racist. They believe all the blacks down here are racist, all the whites are racist. I face more racism from people outside of the South than I have from people in it. Now, I grew up here and I've been called nigger and monkey and all this and that. There are racists here. But people who live in places like, up north, Minnesota, Illinois, New York, Connecticut, places like that, especially the ones that come on this dumb website, they have called me nigger and all this more times than most people I run into in the South. But then they'll turn around and accuse the whole South of being racist while they're being racist at the same time. So it's the pot calling the kettle metal. I just kind of ignore it. I don't really care. Racism don't bother me at all. Folks are going to be racist no matter what. In or out of the South. It don't matter. So you can spend your whole day worrying about it, or you can live your life. I just choose to not give a shit about it. It ain't putting no food on my table, whining and crying about racism. I mean, yeah, I could spend my whole day saying, oh, racism this and racism that. But how is that feeding my kids? Exactly, William. A lot of folks don't mess with me here because most of the people I encounter, I'm bigger than them. And that's just the way it is. You know? I'm 6 foot 228. And in most places, that's a big dude. But here in the South, it is a big dude because most people in the South are short, believe it or not. Most black men here are only 5'10", 5'11" for the most part. So, you know, people don't fuck with you when you're big. I mean, I am losing weight, but still, even with the weight loss, I'm still bigger than most dudes I run into. Yeah, everybody want to be those little skinny battle cats, you know, the little dudes that wear the wife beater shirts. Them little dudes, yeah, it's a bunch of them with the little dreads and shit. There's a whole bunch of them little dudes. They like 90 pounds soaking wet niggas, and then them the ones that want to get up in your face. Yeah, I run into them little battle cats all the time. One haymaker and they land on the ground calling their friends. When you that small, you can't really throw no blows because you doing all that little mosquito boxing. Somebody like me, I'm putting that whole 200 plus behind one swing, and I'm going to put your ass on the ground. Anybody finna sit out there doing that Floyd Mayweather shit? Come on, buddy. I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to hit your ass with that Tyson uppercut. I'm going to put you on your ass. I'm not finna play around with that shit. Standing out there. I'm too, man, look, I'm too old for that. I ain't got the energy to be dancing around with you all day. Come on, yeah, give him the left, give him the right. Nah, fuck you, man. I'm just going to catch your ass one good haymaker. And once you land on the ground, I'm going to stomp your ass. I'm going to pick you up and hit you with the even flow DDT into the car. And then I'm going to walk the fuck off. Fuck that shit. See, I'm different than other motherfuckers. I throw in some wrestling moves. I knock your ass down and I climb up on the top of the hood of the car or the truck. I'll come off with the damn Hulk Hogan leg drop on your ass. I don't give a fuck. I ain't playing. Like, I'm going to make sure you remember my name. You damn right I hit it with the even flow. You shit, I ain't playing. You want to fight me, I'm going to DDT your ass right there on the fucking concrete. I'm going to fuck you up. Because I want to make sure you remember who you fucked with. Fuck all that punching shit. Nah. Pick that nigga up and like, hook him, grab the pants, boom. They'll be crying. He said RKO. I have hit somebody with the Stone Cold Stunner before. I have done that. It don't feel that good when you're doing it on the ground compared to a wrestling ring. Nobody got time for that stuff, man. I'm not finna be out here dancing around with some 20-something-year-old. I'm 43. I'm not finna be doing that. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna wear this old man down. Yeah, with some jabs. Nah, fuck that. Nah, I'm not doing it. He said put him in the torture rack. Damn. Just hit him with the F5 and be done with it. The police go, they be like, put that man down. You be like, really? All right then. Whoop, F5 is that. You're under arrest. But that was a nice F5, by the way. That was pretty awesome, but you still under arrest. Fuck a dude up, man. It's some wrestling moves. I think you could probably get a murder rap for doing that shit in real life. Matter of fact, the F5 might be one of them. I think the curb stomp will get you put in jail, too. Yeah, because that's concrete. I think you're going to jail for the curb stomp. I don't know. I tell you, the pedigree. Triple H, man, you pedigree somebody on the sidewalk, you going to jail. You better get a lawyer. You are going to jail. Yeah, the pile driver. Yeah, the pile driver. You going to jail. Because even if you don't bust their head, you could break their neck. So you're going to fucking jail. Yeah, some moves I really I will warn you to not use them on the concrete. He said you got to hit him with the 619. Man, I'm not doing that. Look how fucking old I am. If I try the 619, I might break my hip. I bounce off the ropes, I run to the other one, my damn hip would be like, oh! Oh, God! Fuck you. They doing that shit the 619. This dude said the last ride. Fuck. Y'all niggas going crazy with it now. I ain't doing none of that shit. The sharpshooter? Nah, I'm good. Shooting star press? Jesus Christ. The people's elbow. Now, I do that. The people and the rock bottom, I do that too. I mean, the rock bottom, I think everybody's used that in a fight before. All the rock bottom is, you basically just scooping somebody up and slamming them. Now, I've actually done a power slam before in a fight. And a body slam too. I've actually scooped the dude up and body slammed his ass. Like, I've done that before. I hit a dude with a dragon suplex before. If you ain't seen a dragon suplex, look it up. You'll understand when you see it. Choke slam. I've seen that in a fight before. I've seen that. Do a final flash. Nigga, you trying to get your ass kicked. Yeah, I'm going to stand there doing this while somebody beating the shit out of me. Now, I ain't never seen nobody use Sweet Chin music in a real fight, but I would love to see that. I would love to see that in a fight. Somebody use the Sweet Chin music. I actually want to be the one to do it. I want to be able to fight with somebody, just lay the blows on them, then step back and hit them with the chin music. That would that would be awesome, man. The crippler crossface, man, you trying to go to jail. Nah, I'm good. Now, like I said, man, it just depends on the fight, you know? It just depends on the kind of fight it is. Anyways, boys and girls, I gave y'all a good 2 hours of my time. I need to go upstairs and make sure my kids did all their chores and stuff for the woman get here. She been texting all day. She's having a really fucked up day at work, which means she's going to have a fucked up day when she get home. Plus, I got work tonight. I'm pissed, man. I lost some equipment at work and went back to get it and it was gone. I had an extension arm for my pressure washer, but I didn't really care about that. I had a turbo spray nozzle on the end of it, and I paid $109 for that turbo nozzle. And I accidentally left it at a job laying outside this restaurant. Actually, it wasn't me. It was one of my employees that left it. And I went to get it, and it was gone. And I was like, yeah, I'm not getting that back. So I already ordered a brand new one, though. It'll be here Saturday. But I was just really pissed off because without that thing, doing my job sucks. It's really hard cleaning exhaust systems without a turbo sprayer. But I'll have a brand new one soon, so it ain't no big deal. Anyways, guys, I'm finna get my butt up off of here. I got some stuff I gotta do, and I work tonight, so I probably won't do nothing else until tomorrow. But this was a good stream. Hope somebody took something away from it. If you haven't, hit the buttons, slap, the like and the subscribe button, and we're gonna keep it moving. I don't know what I got coming for tomorrow. I haven't set anything up, but as soon as I set something up, you'll see it. Anyways, part of the league, part of the crew. Catch up with y'all later.